up, y'all? Hi, good morning. I'm in Boston, y'all. I'm in Boston. Well, not Boston, but I'm about an hour out. And yesterday, I had a thought of something to share with my family, or just, y'all. And I didn't share it. And then this morning I got, in my coven. Good morning, Tiffany. I got in my coven, and the one thing that we were speaking about was doing what Spirit asks when Spirit tells you to do it. And I have a really big problem with trying to figure out if it's Spirit telling me to do it, if I'm just high, if I'm just going crazy and paranoid. But I think I'm just going to start just doing things when I think of them, or saying things when I think of them. And the reason why is because, every time I think of it lately, it's been happening, and whether I say it out loud or not, it's been happening. But there was something yesterday that I thought about that I wanted to share with my Facebook family. And it's not a moment for me to really get too much in detail about anything, but it's just a moment for me to encourage anybody that has gone through this thing, anybody who is going through this thing, or anybody that ends up being presented with something like this. About when I was younger, I was raped by a family member. I was raped for about 2 years. And I can smile about that now because I have peace about it. And honestly enough, I can still love that person that did what they did to me, because I am love. And that's just how I want to represent myself, as love. And I'm not saying it now to get that person in trouble or to have people looking at them crazy. That is not my intention. My intention is I'm not worried about them. I'm worried about the other young girl, the other woman who has that young girl still in her because she's hurt. I'm worried about my daughters. I'm worried about your daughters. I'm worried about your sons. Okay, because it happens. I'm worried. Right, I'm just worried. And to that person who ends up watching this video, who says, I'm going through that right now, who says, I went through that and I never said anything, I just want you to know that you can speak. You can speak. And you can speak not only towards getting that person away from you and making it stop, but you can also speak towards yourself and allowing yourself to continue to start healing, because that's where it starts. A couple weeks ago, the family member that abused me reached out to me and asked me if we were good. It's been years since they did what they did to me, decades actually, but almost two decades that since the last time they did it to me. And they asked me if we were good. Now, throughout the years, I have always been cordial with this person. I've always, I've never said anything to anybody. Maybe once or twice in a therapy session, but it didn't go nowhere. I wasn't really ready to heal and be healed, so it didn't go anywhere, and I didn't allow it to go anywhere. I didn't ask to have anything put against them or anything like that. But a couple of weeks ago, the person who abused me sexually, who raped me, let me just put it there, because it wasn't just you fondled me, it wasn't just you had inappropriate conversations or touching, you raped me, okay? The person who raped me reached out to me and asked me if we were good after all these years. And funny enough, I've seen this person multiple times. That person has reached out to me just to say, hey, how you doing? And I've always been just very cordial and said, yeah, I'm good, I'm great, thanks for checking on me. But this particular time, This person asked me, are we good? This person asked me, are we good? And my answer to them was just simple. It was my truth. And my truth was no. No, we are not good. Actually, my truth was, yes, we are good. My truth was, yes, we are good. I said, we're good. We're good. And as I'm typing it, I'm smiling. And I know that it seems weird that I'm smiling as I'm typing about texting or messaging my rapist, right? And I was raped for 2 years, almost every night. So this is not this is not simple, right? But in my journey and my growth of where I've been and what I'm doing and where I'm trying to be in my journey, why I want to go to Africa, why I'm asking for you guys' help to go financially, the tickets are getting higher, is because the person who raped me, I said to them, yeah, we good. I said, we good. And I said, I still love you, but I got to love you from a distance. I said, I just can't fuck with you. This is what I'm saying to them in my text message. I said, I just can't fuck with you. I said, you raped me for 2 years, and the damage that you caused on my body, on my mental, on my physical, on my emotional, caused me to cause some type of emotional, physical, and mental pain on my own child. Not in the way that you did me, but in my own way, because I was this little girl raising a child who was not only a child that I was having at 15, but was a male child after you had done so many things to me for 2 years. And soon after I got pregnant, or found out that I was pregnant, a little bit before that was our last encounter, me and this person, that this person wanted to have sex with me. And he told me that he couldn't continue to have sex with me because he could tell that I had been fucking. Because he could tell that I had been fucking. So he told me that he had to stop raping me because he didn't want to be fucking me because somebody else had been fucking me. I said this to him in my text message. I said, the last time we had sex, you told me that you couldn't have sex with me anymore because you could tell I had been fucking. At the time, I had been fucking my 15-year-old, my son's father. Because after being raped for 2 years, my body craved sex. I mean, that's just what happened. And I guess I am getting deeper into it than I thought I was going to. But yeah, so he reached out to me. I say, you do this to me. And the response that I got, was, raped, Mo? Yeah, nigga. Raped. What you mean raped, Mo? Like, question mark. Nigga, you know what it is, right? Like, stop. Don't act like I'm just saying this shit just to be saying it. Yeah, rape. So his response was, rape, Mo? I never raped you. You never said no. But I'm sorry if I caused you any pain. Cool. That was his response. I didn't say anything back. I shared it with my sisterhood. I shared the messages with them. Because at that moment, it was just a lot, It was a lot. But in this moment, I'm sharing it with you. I'm sharing it with all of you. Because my family, like so many other families, and I'm really speaking towards my African American community, my family, like so many other African American families, has hidden rape, molestation, children, products of rape. And that's not nothing new to the human being. That's not new to what people do. It's just my story. And I'm sure that if you dig deep enough into your people, y'all will find the same type of stories. My point in sharing this today was not to get anybody asking questions. I got hella family members on my timeline. They might look at this post. They might watch this bitch. They might be like, who in the family was raping people? What the fuck? I'm not interested. I'm not interested in telling you who, what, when, and where. Well, I done told you when, and well, I told you where, when, and for how long. But I'm not interested in telling you any of those information, because that's not the point. The point of this message today, my video today, on day 28 of Raw, because I've been doing videos every 7 days, and I told myself I wasn't going to do one on 28 because 31 is coming up soon, and I wanted to give a full-blown update. But today was Truth Day. Today was Truth Day. And my truth is that I was raped by a family member for 2 years. My truth is that that family member continued to stay in contact with me and act like nothing happened. My truth is that it doesn't have to happen to you. It doesn't have to keep happening to you. You can speak up. You can break those curses. You can get control back. For a long time, that's controlled my life. For a long time, that's controlled my life. I thought I wasn't good enough because for a long time, in the back of my head, I heard somebody tell me, I can't fuck you because you've been fucking somebody else. As if me being used was some type of like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to even describe it, but for a long time, that resonated in my ear like I'm not enough. For a long time, I used sex as my way to control my environment because it was used to control me for so long, you know, but not no more. So if you watch this video and you are hiding secrets, family secrets, things that have happened to you, things that people need to know, things that you are hiding and ashamed of, stop being ashamed. It's okay. You're okay. We're okay. And I'm sharing my truth for you because in case you're not strong enough yet to share it yourself, know that there are other people walking with you. One right on your timeline. I don't want to cry. Like, I don't have tears to cry. I don't have tears to cry, Jaleesa, because I'm happy in this moment. And yes, tears can be happy tears, but in this moment, it's not tears that I want. I want to dance. I want to sing. I want to rejoice. I want to scream to the top of my fucking lungs because I'm free. You know what I mean? Because I'm free. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. I'm just grateful. I'm grateful to be able to walk in my truth and to say that it's not my shame. It's not my shame. And I can also walk in the fact that the person who did what they did to me has a story. You understand? People don't just do shit. Maybe some people do. Some people just trash ass people. But everybody has a story. And I know this person's story. I know this person's story. And I know the secrecy behind this person. You understand? I understand what was birthed when he was birthed. Trauma was birthed. Rape was birthed. Generational curses was birthed. You see what I'm saying? That shit was birthed. That shit was birthed through this person, so they don't know nothing to be but that. Their response was what their response was because that's what they were birthed to be. They can break it, but they got to do their own work, and that's not me. That's not for me to do. That's not for me to do. So I can tell you I don't fuck with you all day, right? I can love you from a distance. I can even be in this person's presence in this moment, look you dead in your fucking eye, and not have no hate towards you. I invited I invited some family to do a small family reunion, and if this person decides to show up still, because the invite is still there, you understand? Because in this moment, you can never hurt me. In this moment, you could never hurt me. For a long time, I thought that my child was a product
of my rape. For a long time, I couldn't even love my son like I needed to love him because I thought he was a product of my rape. But he's not. And because I know he's not, I can love him now. 15 years later, I can love him the way that he needs to be loved. And I hate that it took me so long. But I'm happy because this time, he gonna get the best of me. You understand? This time he gonna get the best of me. So, yeah, man. Protect your daughters. Protect your sons. I'm on a project right now and I met this wonderful, just amazing man. And just a friend. Just on some friend shit. You know what I'm saying? And he told me he was molested. And when I told him my story, he said, well, at any point did you just start just going along with it and just not worry about who, what, when, and where? Would somebody know? Would somebody find out? Would they, finally stop it? I said, yeah, I did. I did because I thought that I was protecting somebody else. Come to find out, I wasn't protecting them either. And that hurts me. Protect your sons and your daughters. Protect your nieces and your nephews. Protect your grandchildren. I love y'all. And these are tears, are happy tears, because somebody who has gone through what I've gone through, who maybe holding a secret like I've been holding a secret, somebody needs to be released from that trauma, from that pain, from that hurt. So release it. Even if you got to call me. Even if you got to send me a message. Release it today. Release it today. Day 28, y'all. Raw vegan. Going to 31. I love y'all. Watch the replay. I'm not doing this to hurt nobody. I don't want nobody to be hurt. I don't even want my rapist to be hurt in getting my freedom and telling my truth. I don't even want him to be hurt. I want him to grow. I want him to heal. That's it. So, peace and blessings to you all. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Y'all have a good day.